What up YouTube, it's Misery's Company. In this video, I want to talk about the Battle Pass for our Beginner's Guide series. There's a lot to unpack in the Codex, so it really does deserve its very own video. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it and get all the tips, tricks out of the way for what you need to know about your Codex and why it is arguably the most important thing in Diablo Immortal. Let's get straight to it. So once you are in game, your codex is going to be this little thing right here, right above your quest, if you will. So you click on it, your codex has your battle pass, your conquest, and your achievements. And then within the battle pass, you have your guide, your activities, and then your quest. So these you will do just, especially in the beginning of the game, you just get a bunch of these, which also give you battle pass points as well as experience just for completing stuff that you would do anyway. Socket 1 legendary gem, easy money there. And then so now you can see it complete 2 Elder Rifts with modified crest. Okay. And then so earn 40 battle pass points. Got us that. Going to go ahead and collect it. Do we have any more? Maybe one more. Okay. So reach level 18. Boom. We're level 22. Easy W there. And now we have fully completed that one. It should go away. So fully completed. You can see the battle pass points, but we'll click on the battle pass itself here in a second. So activities. So every day you will have a new featured activity in your codex in the battle pass. So right now it's saying that I get 4 times the battle pass points for running Mad King's Breach. Now this is a really, really good one. Typically you will only get times 2, but I guess because we're so early in the game and that has certain catch-up mechanics, it's actually giving us times 4, which is phenomenal. So that's 60 battle pass points just for running 1 dungeon. And I've already done it once, so I'll be able to do it one more time, and then it'll go back down to the normal amount. Now you're going to notice that every week you will have featured dungeons. Now I have not unlocked all the dungeons yet, but this is, I'm glad at least to show you one of the dungeons that is featured. So you'll know a dungeon is featured because it'll also, it'll be down here if it's not one of the featured, if it's not the featured thing, but you'll also see this little double arrow with the next to another green set of gear. Now what this means is it has a higher % chance of getting both set gear and legendary gear. So if you are new to the game, you're going to want to make sure if you're doing your 3 dungeons, which you actually get bonuses later on in the game. I'll let you know when that becomes available to you when I find it on this account. But you're going to want to run those because that's actually how you get more legendary and set pieces of gear. Now, in case you're curious what I'm talking about, set gear goes off to the side over here. So this is, you have the ability of getting up to a 6-piece, or you can do it 2-piece, 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 or 2-piece and 4-piece. And then on the right side over here is legendary gear. So the different rarities, if you will, this is a just a rare piece of gear, or common, and then blue is rare, uncommon, and then gold is rare, and then this orange one is legendary. I don't know why I was going to get purple from, but towards middle to end game, you'll be getting all legendaries here, and then you can actually swap the essences, which is again a video for a different time. But then over here is where you can actually socket your gems, your regular gems, your normal gems, if you will. So socket, boom. And then on the right side on your legendary gear, you have the ability of socketing, what can I do here? Of socketing your legendary gems. So in the event that you get legendary gems, this will actually give you more of that. So gain 6% increased damage for 60 seconds after killing an elite or boss monster. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that for right now. Sled's weakening is okay. Not super great, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it for right now. There's some actually better legendary gems that I will show you in a different video, but that's sort of the breakdown of gear. Now going back to the battle pass, so again, that talks about your featured dungeons, and then so your bounties, which is all going to be stuff you're going to do on a daily basis, but you also have quests. So quests are unlocked a little bit later on, obviously, but then they're usually like do 6 Elder Rifts is also a quest. So you get additional battle points for that, but they also get the battle points for here, so you get to double dip a little bit when you have a quest available for your battle pass. Now for your battle pass as a whole, they come out every month. You can see we have 13 days left on this one. This is battle pass number 14. You will always have a battle pass active. The top one is free, and you can see all this free stuff that you get, and then the bottom half is a paid battle pass. Now, I would highly recommend that if you want to remain free to play, you do not have to get anything on the bottom. I use the empowered battle pass on my main account, and I just happened to also unlock it, which I didn't realize on my alt account here. So that's where I got what I got. So at rank 10 for every battle pass, you do get the option of getting a legendary offhand. A legendary piece of gear. Every battle pass, it does change to what it is. So this one is the offhand. You do get to choose one of I think 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. So this is a really good way, and they just changed it so it's actually a higher % chance of being a legendary that you don't actually have, which is a really, really nice quality of life change. Now, of course, you get all these different things. You do get some 1-star legendary gems on the free one. These hilts are going to be super important to you later on in the game, so make sure you're saving those, but you do get a ton of them in the battle pass. You can see you got a legendary crest from the free one and then a legendary crest in the paid one. These are mystery reforged stones. We'll talk about those later on. You're going to get some set item family bonuses that you're going to want to reforge to make sure you get matching ones. You do get a fun little emote as well. All fun there. And then at the very end, you actually also get some charms, which will help you get buffs to your skills, which is pretty good. In the paid one, you get this Void Blood Slag, which helps you to upgrade your Reliquary, which 5 gets you literally nothing. So this could not be less pay to win than anything. This is basically a waste. They really need to increase the amount here. But yeah. And then, so at the very end, you usually get a 2-star legendary gem. Right now, Mother's Lament is the one that is boosted or the one being given away. It's actually a phenomenal legendary gem, so I'd highly encourage both free to play, pay to play, medium spinners, whatever. Everyone should be going for this. This is a really, really good gem. And then if you do get the paid version, whichever one, you do actually get, I think there's a $5 battle pass and then the 10 or 15 one, I forgot. But yeah, so if you have the means of wanting to do that, you do get some pretty sick cosmetics, as you can see. The art department for Diablo Immortal is phenomenal and top notch. Every single one of these is phenomenal and really, really good looking. So yeah, and then you do get these coins if you get the paid version as well, which will actually take you to this shop where you can get even more stuff. These are usually only like giveaways, if you will. So this is stuff that was from previous battle passes. So this was a old battle pass skin, but now if you really, really felt passionate about it, you can get it on a different character or a different class. And then you do get the portals as well if you want to use them on that, or the portraits. And then, yeah, and then at the very bottom, you can get some aspirant keys. So for my account, I don't need any more cosmetics, so I usually just spend these on the aspirant keys or the fodder for the Fervent Fang. Now, moving on to the conquests. I already talked about conquests. This is stuff that you're just going to do. So your combat rating, your challenge rift levels, which we'll talk about later. And this is locked for right now. So this is all different ways you'll get hilts by unlocking these little milestones. You get additional stuff. Now achievements, if you're big on achievements, I can't see them as of right now, but once you unlock multiple areas, there's little achievements you can do to get you more hilts, gold, elder, or rare crests and stuff like that. So it's worth doing. I personally, on my main account, don't go out of my way to do it, but it is pretty good to do if you want some just slightly more bonuses to your account. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I really do think the battle pass, if you're struggling to level at any point, the battle pass is what you should be going to do at any point in your experience in Diablo Immortal. The battle pass is what you should be using to increase levels, because once you get this to 180 or whatever the level is for you, you can see that you get a ton of experience. So XP reward at next rank is 137,117. Now, what would that do for me? I'm currently, yeah, that's going to give me like 3 levels. So that's really, really good. Really, 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 really good. So that's why when you're struggling to level, go to your battle pass, go to your codex, use the resources at your disposal, and use that as a way to get additional levels even easier. I hope this video helps you guys. If you want to see more beginners tips, tricks, or anything else, let me know what you want to see specifically in the comments below, and that might be my next video. Until next time, guys, lock it in.